Summation of the October something 4th meeting of the Mendham Borough Town Council. Don't remember the date. It's kind of a short meeting, less than an hour, and this is really late. I listened to the tape last week, and I just haven't gotten to this, so I don't even remember half this stuff. There's a few land ordinances. Apparently, the town's purchased some land on 34 East Main Street. There was some other deal to make some farmland. I don't know, some sort of 8-year contract or something. I don't know what that's about. So sorry. I should read these resolutions, but I didn't do it. There was some ordinance that they tabled till November 3rd regarding the COA fees on commercial real estate. Some issues still about what the state rules require and what protects the town in terms of fulfilling its obligations. So I guess that'll be coming up soon. There was something about I guess the town's going to purchase a brush chipper. I thought they were going to get into some deal with the township, and the town was going to get the stump grinder this town, and they would share the two devices, but apparently that's not going on. They did sell the ambulance, the spare one, but they didn't say what they sold it for, so I don't know whether they got what they were hoping for. There was some discussion about how some of the older cars the town owns and making them fleet cars so people could use them to go to their little instruction seminars that the town employees go to here and there. So apparently the town is paying a lot for mileage and such. None of this stuff should be the town's responsibility anyway. They should hire competent employees. The end. Something about trees on Main Street. I don't know what it was. I guess they're still planting trees, some dying trees, replacing trees. The only interesting conversation, it always gets a little interesting, is there was some conversation regarding putting in speed humps or bumps in the Tempe-Wick development. So that always creates an argument about whether you can go there legally and how big a hump you should put in the road. Apparently there's a lot of speeders. There's all the high school traffic, again, coming in through the back way. Something, the town has a couple of dump trucks I guess it's going to get rid of, and so I guess they're going to use that Gov Deals website again. So they're talking. There was some discussion of some, I guess when they paved the fire department parking lot. So apparently somebody's going to let them park, the bank or something is going to let them park with the vehicles in their lot, and so there was some discussion about some sort of liability deal just so the bank wouldn't be liable for some kind of rescue tragedy or something. Alright, so that's it for the official meeting. There's a couple of subjects I think are worth bringing up. The deer problem in this state. I was just reading the paper, and there was a little story about bears too, and how farmers are pretty pissed off because the bears are fucking up their crops. Messing up, sorry. Really shouldn't swear in these videos. This issue is just so stupid because I don't think you could find, I don't think you could scrape very many people together who really give a damn about having bears in this state. This is all a canard. This whole wildlife problem. It's been created by the Department of Fish and Game. It's been created by hunters. This is hunting interest. They want to, play this game with us where they introduce these animals so they can entertain themselves on weekends shooting at them, and we're supposed to subsidize it. And so when you think hunters are taking care of the problem, they're not taking care of the problem. Hunters are the problem. All right? They're the cause of this whole problem. There really isn't that many wacky people that in love with native wildlife, especially when it's eating their shrubs and destroying their property, and then when they have to worry about letting their kids out of the house because a bear might eat them. Nobody wants to live in that world, okay? And it's a world been created by stupid politics. And so just because some people like myself might advocate that if we're going to have these animals, we at least owe them the dignity of killing them in a humane manner, or eradicating them in a humane manner, at least give them the rights of a farm animal, for Christ's sakes, since we've created the problem. Just because people say those things and these other idiots come back, well, let's shoot them, let's kill them, let's run over them. And that's just bullshit rhetoric. It's not about whether we humanely take care of the problem or inhumanely take care of the problem. The point is we're not taking care of the problem because we put it in the hands of people who have no interest in taking care of the problem. They want to perpetuate the problem. Hunters do not want it to be difficult to shoot a deer. They want it to be easy, okay, because they want to have fun. All right, they don't want to sit in the cold for hours and get nothing for their trouble. No, they want to sit in their living room couch and shoot arrows out their fucking window. Sorry, fucking again. So, I mean, this is just such a stupid, idiotic problem. I mean, the last 2 years I had Lyme disease 3 times. I mean, it's just, this is, you know, there's no excuse for living like this. We don't have to live like this. This is a problem the state can solve, but it's not going to solve it if people keep missing what the problem is. It's not about killing deers. It's about putting policy in place that will do that. And hunters are not going to do it effectively. I mean, right now, your little government is spending $150 for each deer shot. $150 to have it butchered. All right, and that's including male deers, which are completely irrelevant to the equation. There's absolutely no point at all. There's nobody, the town shouldn't pay anybody to kill a male deer because it does nothing to solve the problem. Absolutely nothing. But this isn't going to get fixed until people grow a brain and have a rational conversation about it. And so you're going to have to insist on that somewhere. You can't just keep playing this idiotic game and think that these people are going to solve the problem for you, because they don't intend to. Hunters do not intend to solve the problem of overpopulation. They intend to maintain it, because it's in their interest. You can't give this problem to people who have a vested interest. You have to give this problem to people who want to solve the problem. Alright, enough of a rant. Alright, I still have a little bit of time, so I'll bring up another issue. If you feel like commenting on the inmendham.com message board, it's okay with me on this subject, because I'd be curious what your opinions are. Because I'm running out of time. The 2-year statute of limitations to sue the Board of Education, the local Board of Education, the high school, over the fact that, you know, I paid them 4 years ago to put one of those stupid bricks in the goddamn Veterans Memorial. I gave them $100. All right, and the brick merely said, "War is hell, don't go there." And people could say anything they wanted. It was free speech, okay? It's a public space. It's controlled by the United States Constitution, and these fascists 2 years later decide to return my money and say they're not going to put my brick in the ground. All right, that's fundamentally unconstitutional. They had no business doing that. They can't sponsor something on public space where they have that they can violate First Amendment rights. That's not their privilege. And when you think about it, it's just so disgusting. I mean, here they are creating this stupid memorial, you know, glorifying soldiery and glorifying the defense of our rights, and yet they violate the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. I mean, the First fucking Amendment. Sorry, fucking again. I mean, it's ludicrous. Well, anyway. So I'm running out of time, and just curious whether people think it's worth it. I mean, I don't want to go through the aggravation and expense, but these people shouldn't have gotten away with that. I mean, it's a fundamental trespass against the United States Constitution. It just shouldn't be permitted. I mean, these people are out of control. Enough said.